My name is Adam Deller and I'm here to talk about the goodwill impairment project. Now, goodwill impairment is a hot topic because recently many large entities have struggled financially whilst maintaining large goodwill balances on their books. And so there is a recognised issue that often goodwill impairment is being recognised too little, too late. Now, the IASB have come up with a few different ideas of how this can be managed. Previously, they'd looked at a headroom approach, changing the calculation for goodwill impairment. They've actually shelved that based on it being too complex and maybe other concerns about maybe recognising too much impairment. And now they've settled on 3 ways forward for the project. Now, the first way forward is nothing new, and it's just that amortization of goodwill is back on the table. They are considering whether to reintroduce that. Now, that raises its own questions, such as what life of impairment to apply to the goodwill, what method of impairment to apply, and what you would do with other intangibles with indefinite lives. The second thing they're considering is to change the value in use element of the impairment calculation. Currently, future cash flows from restructuring or enhancements of the future business, they're excluded, and they're considering bringing those back in to change the calculation. But probably the most realistic and the most likely is altering the disclosures. Users really want more information about how successful the acquisition has been. So the IASB are just suggesting a possible change to the disclosures where they say, maybe bring in the revenue and operating profit from the acquired entity and disclose that separately in the year of acquisition and the next 2 years, so that you can see how the acquired entity has performed. And there's also discussion of whether they should bring that in relation to the targets or the budgets that were set for that acquired entity when it was acquired. So that's probably the most likely change, to try and make it more explicit on how the acquired entity has actually changed to see if it has performed in level with expectations.